Hi there, this is Tina Phillips from A Wild Plan, and I just want to wish you all a happy fall. And as you can see, I've been kind of working on some new fall related things like for Thanksgiving. And this is a huge experiment for me, and I've been having a lot of fun playing around with this mini planner for Thanksgiving that I've created. And I would like to extend an invitation to people to try to use this planner to try it out. I will have it for sale on Etsy, but if you go and like my page on Facebook under A Wild Plan, all one word, no spaces, you can receive a lovely discount if you like my page. And you can try this out. If you're somebody who has not really taken the plunge or has been trying to create stuff for yourself and getting a little frustrated, look at this as an opportunity just to try something that's really not a huge commitment. It's only for a month and for something that you probably really do need a planner for Thanksgiving. So let me give you a walkthrough for it, and then I'll discuss some more details in a little bit. So this is the cover. I've created a cover. I normally have not been creating covers, but I'm kind of looking at this as a special thing that eventually you would keep this as a keepsake, or it's something you can refer back to next year, or already have it and you can keep reusing it or whatever you need. This is my cover, and I start out with a Thanksgiving prep checklist. And what's cool about this is that I created this list in GoodNotes, so you have the ability to go in and actually edit this if you want to. So you can go in, you can take off things that you don't need, or things that you don't need, or things that you want to keep or add. You can change out things, and I've left the day before kind of blank, but I also have a sample cooking schedule for you, as well as an empty one. We'll look at that in just a sec. But all the different things that you kind of might forget in the whole rush of Thanksgiving, because it's right after Halloween. Your kids are still kind of like on sugar highs. So this is kind of to help you figure out what you need to do the whole month before, actually. So that's the checklist. And I also, since this is also a tester planner for some people, it's only a month. I gave you a month for November, so you can sit there and put stickers on there, plan your month out, whatever you want to do at a glance. And this is, again, I've also tried to make this whole themed planner very themed towards Thanksgiving in November. And this is something I'm kind of hoping I can get some feedback for. As I've been thinking about how digital planners have some advantage over the paper ones. And I know paper ones are it's a commitment. You're spending a lot of money on those paper planners. You have to buy a big thing and you lug around because it's an entire year. And right now I see, even the planners that I'm creating are a year long. What would you say to having just like a month planner at a time? And that way there's no commitment other than a month at a time. And each month was themed and kind of got to take a little more creative license with how it looks and feels. Because I know a lot of people are kind of coming and telling me they like my planners because they don't have a lot of time to decorate, but they still want it to look nice and themed. And so this is also the kind of results of these conversations that I'm having. And this was also kind of an inspiration from Janet. Yes, you, Janet. I love you, dear. Mainly because she is someone who uses all different sorts of planners, and she needs different things for different needs, and she jumps around. So I thought, well, what if these planners were created just for a month at a time? Not only are you not taking up as much memory to have the entire year open in GoodNotes, because really, do you look at your entire year every time you open it? So this is just an experimentation. I would love to get feedback from people, and that's why I'm going to offer this at a discount, just to kind of give people a taste of what I have to offer and to kind of see if this is something they'd be interested in. Okay, so here's the month of November, and then I also give you a menu planning page where you can sit there and decide, okay, what kind of turkey you're going to get. Are you going to get, fried or whatever, you're going to appetizers, sides, desserts, and then you also have, someone's going to be bringing, if you're doing like a potluck type thing where everyone's bringing it. And then you have room for a shopping list over there. Next, you have your guest list, which you can just start writing down lists. I've seen some people say they have up to 50 people at their house, so I kind of just left this blank and up to you guys to fill out. Then you also have a recipe page, which can be duplicated as necessary. And this was also one of the reasons I thought this would be a nice little keepsake. You can have these written down and keep them from year after year and add to it or subtract from it as you go. So you have prep time, cook time, little servings, that kind of thing. And then the green banner up there is just supposed to be like for main dish, side, dessert, whatever you want to label it as. And then this is my sample cooking timeline. Now, you can delete this page or save it or whatever, but this is kind of an idea of how to use this page because you do get a blank one on the next page. I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of how, some people will spend cooking dinner and how to plan out your meal. And I'm sure everyone has their own special dishes. You know how long to cook some of these things, but this is just an idea of how to use this timeline. It's very visual. You can kind of see what and where you're supposed to be doing at that time. And it starts on a Wednesday and starts on the day before. So actually a lot of the work gets done on Wednesday, so Thursday you're kind of getting to relax a little bit and spend time with your guests. And here's the empty version of that, and you can fill it out as needed, or you can follow the other one. And then after that, after Thanksgiving, you always have the Black Friday plan. So I'm also involving the day after Thanksgiving. So you have shopping. Make sure you can keep track of your coupons. Make sure you know which stores you're going to go to. And this can be duplicated as necessary. I know I only have 3 stores on here, but you never know how many you're going to get to go to on Black Friday. So this can be duplicated as needed. And then on Cyber Monday is pretty big now becoming, and you can always get coupon codes and things like that for that Monday, and you can kind of plan that. And then you also get a nice little Thanksgiving themed sticker kit. And I had a lot of fun creating these pies and turkeys and things. And some of you get old samples of other things that I've done, but they've been reskinned for Thanksgiving. And that's kind of why I'm having to charge for this as well, because I do have licensed patterns on here and stuff. But the drawings and all that are mine. It's just the patterns I've licensed. And then I also gave you a page for pictures and things. And I really had a lot of fun with this, with the little deckled edges and then the leaf edges and things like that, and the look of the stitching and stuff like that. That I know people love their stickers, but what if in digital planning you could have the entire planner be somewhat themed that you can add to it? And I realize some people like to do their own thing all the time, but again, I am trying to see if this is something that people would be interested in. So not only do you get a chance to just try out digital planning, but there's not a huge commitment, not a huge cost involved, and let me know what you think. So I'm going to, again, if you go to my website or my Facebook page and like my page, I will go ahead and I'll put a code up there for everyone so you can get a nice discount on this. And I will put this up in the shop today. And I really look forward to getting your feedback, and let me know. Thank you so much. Bye.